3, 2, 1, ignition. Right away, Houston. Vector good. Ag thought.
Histórias da Lua. Especial Missões Apolo.
When we arrived at Station 4, that is the crater Shorty, it became apparent right from the beginning that it was another impact crater. It was distinctive because it was darker around the rim than others, but still another impact crater. And so we felt like we were going to be able to stay within that time constraint and very quickly gather some samples from the depth that the crater had gone, because those samples would be on the rim and so forth. So as I went towards this big boulder on the rim to get a sample from there, I noticed that my feet had scuffed up orange soil, and that's when I told Gene, it looks like there's orange soil here, or words to that effect. And
Oh, hey! Wait a minute. What? Where are the reflections? I've been fooled once. There is orange soil. Well, don't move it till I see it. It's all over. Orange. Don't move it till I see it. I've stirred it up with my feet. Hey, it is! I can see it from here. It's orange. Wait a minute, let me put my visor up. It's still...
And he yells out that, hey, it's orange, it's orange. I found orange soil. Now, the moon is bland in color. I call it shades of gray. The only color we see is what we bring, or the Earth, which is looking down upon us all the time. And to find orange soil on the moon was, number one, not anticipated, a surprise. And when I heard Jack say that, I knew this geologist had been on the moon too long. I knew he was running out of oxygen, or it was time to take him home. And I went over and I said, don't move it till I see it. Now, knowing how much he saw.
It's still orange. Sure it is. Crazy. Orange. I've got to dig a trench, Houston.
And it became very, very clear that we were going to spend some time there, whatever the ground said. And so we immediately, without waiting for the ground to come up with a plan, which was why you have human beings on the moon, we went into sort of our routine procedure. I went to the place where the orange soil seemed to be most concentrated, immediately dug a trench. Gene got a core tube. Immediately, while I was doing that, we took samples first out of the trench, then put the core tube down just away from the trench a little bit in the undisturbed material. We went into a sequence of sample collecting and observation and photography in the course of about 30 minutes that I think was probably the most efficient ever.
Flight income. Copy that. I guess we better work fast. It really is.
Go ahead, Inca.
We should be same color as these. Yeah, we about 100 and... Look at this soil for you. Temperature on the depth about 102. It's almost the same color as the LMP decal on my camera.
Okay, copy that.
That is orange, Jack.
How much he saw, whether he saw an orange rock or what he saw. And sure enough, I started over there, and I was 10, 15 feet away, and I could see that it was orange. The first thing I did was we have several visors, pick up my gold visor, which was a sun visor, to make sure I wasn't seeing something that was being tinted by the visor. And sure enough, it was orange. And it was truly an exciting find. No one knew what it was, whether it was old soil, new soil, soil from oxidized soil, an indication of oxygen or iron ore, deep from the inner surface.
Dê uma força ao AstrosNuTube ao subscrever o canal e dar um gosto no vídeo.